to Scrap TV, the video forum for the ISRI and Scrap Magazine website. I'm Kent Kaiser, your Scrap TV host, and today I'm here with Joe Cody, a commercial driver for Sims Metal Management in Sacramento, California. Joe is here today because he is the recipient of ISRI's 2018 Safe Driver of the Year Award. In his career as a commercial truck driver, Joe has driven 44 years safely. That's an impressive record, Joe. Congratulations on achieving that great record.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your award as Safe Driver of the Year.
It's a real honor. It's nice to represent everybody in my corporation because they are totally focused on safety. Their total commitment with Sims Metal Management over safety, and for us to get recognized, myself to get recognized for that, it's an honor.
Excellent. Well, now, have you ever won anything else for your excellent driving over the years?
I got second place in the ISRI competition for Safe Driver last year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, well now you've made it to the top.
Made it to the top, yes.
That's awesome. Well now, driving a truck safely for 44 years is not an easy feat, I am sure. So can you just tell us how you managed to drive safely all those years?
Well, when I was younger, I started riding motorcycles when I was 15. And then when I was 18, I started racing motorcycles until I was about 30 years old. And I continued to ride motorcycles up until now. And I think when you're riding motorcycles, there's a level of concentration and focus that you have to have because you're surrounded by things that can kill you.
Sure.
And when you're driving something that can kill somebody else. So that concentration level and focus, I think I just carried over into my commercial driving.
Excellent. So that's an interesting benefit from riding a motorcycle. Well, now, what would you say are the keys to safely driving a commercial truck like a tractor trailer or a roll-off? What kind of keys would you tell people?
Always maintain space. Be aware of the people around you. Be aware of what they're doing. If they're focused on what they're doing, or if they're distracted, or on a cell phone, or a lot of times when they're on-ramping onto a highway, I'll look to see if they're looking in their mirrors and they're looking, and if they see me, then I feel better. If they don't see me, then I better be prepared to make an evasive move.
I gotcha. Okay, awesome. Now, what steps do you take before you even get into the truck to make sure you're going to have a safe trip?
Well, I'm pretty fortunate. I have an assigned piece of equipment that I drive every day. Then I do a thorough pre-trip, but it helps to know that the truck, every day you're in that truck, if there's something going wrong, you feel it during the day. And you know you need to report it to the mechanical or anything like that. And then also when I'm going to a new customer or a new operation or situation, I want to get as much information so I know I can plan my route and who my contact people are. It makes it less stressful.
Sure. Awesome. Okay. Now, what are the biggest safety concerns for you when you're on the road? I mean, what do you always have to focus on? I mean, your speed, kind of distracted drivers, anything else that you're always focusing on?
Mostly the cell phone usage and all technology to make the truck so much nicer. With anti-lock brakes and all these things that we have that we've gotten in the last 10 or 15 years makes the trucks a lot nicer. But with the technology, we have new challenges with cell phones, texting, Lyft drivers, Uber drivers that are trying to do a commercial job, but they're pretty much amateurs, and you see that a lot. And I can see they have the sticker. I say, okay, this guy is a Lyft driver. He might do something really crazy in front of me, so I back off, create space.
Interesting. Okay, great. Well, now, in your application or submission for this award, your company said about you that Joe has acquired a wealth of knowledge and safety and never hesitates to share that knowledge. Do you have any advice for younger commercial drivers who aspire to have a safe driving record as good as yours?
I would say patience and courtesy. The roads now are very congested, and the people that you are sharing the road with, the motoring public, they're not trained and they don't have the experience that you have, and you have to compensate for that. And you just need to be mindset that they're not as good as a performer as you are. and just give them courtesy and space.
Okay. This is a different question maybe than you expect, but like when you were a younger driver versus today, how do you think you're better and worse in terms of your driving skills than you were back when?
I think patience, and just knowing that, if it takes you an extra 5 minutes to do the job safely, it's not worth pushing.
Excellent. That's a good lesson to learn, patience. How about after so many years as a professional driver, what do you still find enjoyable and rewarding about it?
I like being the go-to guy within my company, in my area. If there's a problem or if there's a real difficult situation, they send me to do it. And then also I like just sharing that information with the other drivers, the guys that I drive with. We have excellent drivers, and we share everything, all the knowledge. If we have a problem with a customer, or we have a road problem, different times of the day when maybe, we do a route and say, you know what, school gets out on that route at a certain time, and then we communicate, well, maybe we should take a different route because we don't want junior hire kids will do something crazy in front of you. So we just communicate all that stuff and sharing, and then I get to see a lot of beautiful country in Northern California.
Oh yeah. What is the range that you drive?
I drive from Sacramento, which is in the Central Valley, all the way to the north. I go to Redding. I go 300-400 miles, and I go up into the mountains, the Sierra Nevadas. There's a lot of beautiful country in Northern California.
Absolutely. How about, can you talk a little bit about your passions outside of driving a truck?
Well, as I said earlier, motorcycling, and I like camping with my family. We have a travel trailer, and we all get together and go camping.
Excellent.
And then also just gardening and usual things like that. I like watching motorsports on TV.
Excellent. For the motorcycling, is it on-road or off-road or both?
Both. Yes.
Okay. All right. One final interesting fact of your career is that you're a third-generation employee of Sims Middle Management. Is that correct?
Well, not quite.
Not quite. I was misinformed.
I'm third generation of working at that yard. In our facility, my grandfather worked there when it was a loaner company.
Okay.
Then my father worked there when it was Associated Metals.
Okay.
And then we were bought out by Levin's, and then we were bought out by Sims, and then we were merged with Hugo New, and now we're merged with Sims Middle Management. So there's been a lot of different management there, but we've all been at the same yard. 130 North 12th Street, I think it should be on the historical register right now, but it's not. But
interesting. Is there going to be any fourth generation possibly coming up?
Well, I sent my sons to college, my daughter to college, and my son's a forester, my daughter's going to be a psychologist, and I don't think so. I think the fourth generation isn't going to happen. My son had some interest, but he's a forester and he loves doing what he's doing right now. And that's the whole key. And that's why I've been there for so long, because I love doing what I'm doing.
Excellent. How much longer you want to keep doing what you're doing, you think?
A customer asked me that the other day, and I said, you know what? I thought about it. I said, I'm going to keep doing it until I can't do it anymore.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, listen, I thank you, Joe, for taking the time to talk with me today.
Well, you're welcome.
Hopefully that was not too bad. And congratulations again on winning the Safe Driver of the Year.
Thank you.
Well, that's all from this end, everyone. Join us again on Scrap TV soon. Thank you very much.